everyone, Ben Cipolla here again. In one of the last videos we went through the positions, all 11 positions, and today we're just going to break it down starting with the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper position is a really unique position. Obviously they're the only player on the field that can use their hands. In our system we refer to the goalkeeper as of course the number one, but the first attacker in the system. And the reason that we say that the goalkeeper is the first attacker is because his or her distribution is very often going to set up the success for the next pass. So their distribution, whether it's to the 3, the 4, the 2, the 5, the 6, doesn't really matter. Could be into the 8s, could be into the 9s. Their distribution has to be super clean so that the next sequence of passes can lead on to the next and the next. So the goalkeeper has to be just as competent with their feet and just as cognitive with their brains as any player on the pitch. They're very much connected to the other 10 players, and they're not just an isolated position where they get to go do their own thing. That's why you see our goalkeepers very often participating in the rondo, so they can constantly improve their decision making, their collection of information, and their execution. These are really, really important things to the goalkeeper. In our system, the goalkeeper is a sweeper keeper. They keep a high line, they protect the space in behind the center backs, and they're always out and about trying to basically destroy the opposition's attempts to come over the top. Sometimes in the young ages, you'll see the goalkeeper really, really high, and that's on purpose. We do that for a reason. As the game gets older and the players get older and more mature, the goalkeeper won't necessarily come as high, sometimes into the opposition's half. They'll keep a high line though, again, cleaning up things, sweeping out the back, making sure that they're not allowing the opposition breakaways or free ways to goal. We think that this is a really obvious way to defend for the goalkeeper. If they stay back and deep, they allow the space in here that the opposition can exploit. By staying high, they can sweep, they sort of can kick things out or distribute, again, so we can go back into our in-possession play. Again, the goalkeeper has to be amazing at distribution, long, short, out of the hands, off of the ground, and they have to be an incredible communicator. The goalkeeper can see the whole pitch, unlike any other player, so they have to be critically good at communicating with their 3, the 4, the 6, and any other player that they can really communicate, but predominantly the 2 center backs, the 6, and the 2 and the 5. So again, the goalkeeper has to be communicative, competent, courageous, really, really smart, and have the ability to deal with failure and mistakes, because the goalkeeper is protecting the goal. So very often they don't get the rewards that maybe an attacker would get when they score a great goal. Sometimes it's really easy to point the finger at the goalkeeper and say he or she made that mistake. So the game requires all sorts of different demands mentally, cognitively. You have to be kind of crazy to play that position, I think. That's why some of the goalkeepers are the greatest characters and they have some of the greatest personalities, because they have to deal with some really adverse and crazy situations. It's almost sometimes like they're playing a whole different sport. You've got 20 players out here, but you've got these 2 players that are playing a different sport. They can use their hands, they jump crazy, they can do all sorts of things that the other players can't do. It is like a sport in itself, and I really love the goalkeeper position. I think we have incredible goalkeepers here, and I think they're challenged every single day through the demands that we put that position under. So if you want to be a goalkeeper and you play in the field at the moment, come to us and say, hey, I'd love to try out that goalkeeper position. I'd love to work with Froylan, the goalkeeper coach, because we're always looking on the lookout for goalkeepers, particularly at the younger ages. Not many people want to play the position, so potentially a great opportunity for some of you to get your hands dirty, get in the goal, start jumping around, diving around, and learning the position, particularly the way that we play it. I hope you guys are great, and we'd love to hear from some of you guys, those prospective goalkeepers.